Hi everybody, my name is Caitlin Wentz, and today I will be telling you about what I wrote about for my paper. So for my research paper, I actually wrote about the effects of social media and phone usage on our generation and sort of how it has dampened our lifestyles and how we perceive life, what we think about life. I decided to write about this because, as I'm sure we all know, our generation is greatly affected by social media and how people view us over social media. What we see influences how we feel. What I learned, I actually had come across some very interesting facts about social media and how it affects like the feelings and emotions of different genders or different socioeconomical classes or different races. It was very interesting. I saw a statistic that said a lower class, or I think it was someone that would like happen to make under $30,000 annually, are twice as likely as teens living in households that make $75,000 or more a year to say they have been physically threatened online. So the ones who do live in, lower socioeconomical areas or standards are twice as likely to be threatened online, which is so crazy to me because when I think of cyberbullying, I feel like it doesn't have a certain target or anything of that. Another thing that I found out through my research was that whenever there is like a cyberbully, they are like overflowed with feelings of power and excitement, which interferes with their ability to be empathetic towards someone and using self-perception because they are behind a screen. It's easier for them to be rude to someone because they don't feel as much empathy. And this explains cyberbullying so much more because that person who is threatening is not actually, they don't realize what they're doing. And obviously this has a negative impact on the person who is receiving that because they are a real person and they have real feelings, etc. I also talked about how unsafe online is, and there's so many online predators. You wouldn't even think about, I'm going online, who's trying to steal my credit card information or who's trying to steal my identity. No, you're just trying to find the nearest Wingstop or something. Like, you wouldn't even think about it, but these people, they are after you. Is there anything you'd still like to know? Well, I would just like to know how we're going to combat this in the future. Personally, I don't want my kids to be on social media or have devices because I have, through myself, felt the effects of phone usage and social media. So I'm curious how future generations are going to actually limit things such as phone usage and social media usage. Like, I'm kind of hoping that there's a trend that just like ends social media completely. Thank you guys for listening and have a good summer.